Good evening, everyone. This is Travis with COCAB, Watch Collectors of California and Beyond, with another watch review. I did want to mention that I'm not earning any compensation for this review, and if you could please subscribe, comment, like, and check out my other watch videos, that would be great. Tonight, we're going to be looking at the Adley Fixi T1. Beautiful looking watch. I have the version that is twilight gray. This comes from brand owner Jordan Wang. Thank you, Jordan, for sending me this to review. I really appreciate it. This brand was founded in 2018 in Great Britain. This is their first debut collection. Nice looking watch. Just some general information about it. It's a unique look. It is inspired by fixed gear bicycles that are called Fixis. If you look close, you can see the center of the dial there is reminiscent of the cranks from a bicycle, and the spokes of the bicycle wheel gave inspiration for the actual indices and the other parts of the dial there. Comes in 3 colorways. Again, we have the gray. Also comes with white that has a light blue seconds hand. The gray one, of course, has the pink that you can see here. And it comes in a black DLC coated case that has a yellow seconds hand. Some little variations there. Each color comes with 100 limited edition watches. Here's the back real quick. So basic specs on this, it is about 13.5 millimeters thick. You can see the domed sapphire crystal right there. Full weight was about 81 grams when I weighed it. Diameter is about 40 millimeters. You'll notice right off that the crown is in the 12 o'clock position. So with that, it's about 44 millimeter, counting the crown and the decorative crown at the 6 o'clock position. Lug to lug, let's look at that. You can see the lugs are relatively short. They don't stick out from the case much. They are 37 millimeters lug to lug, and the lug width for the strap there is about 20 millimeters. Water resistant to 10 atmospheres or 100 meters. I think we can see that on the back there somewhere. And this is made in China, and it does have a 1-year international warranty. The indices are applied indices. And again, the hands are also inspired by the bicycle crank arm. You can see those hands clearly right there. They're all centrally positioned. The minute and the hour hand are black and infilled with lume. Seconds hand is pink. This does not have a date window, so many people love a watch with no date window. If you're one of them, you're going to like the clean look of this dial. One cool thing, and I don't know if I'll be able to show it here because it's very subtle, but the chapter ring at the exterior of the dial is actually grooved. You can kind of see it there. This watch has a lot of nice little subtle design elements. The other one that you can just barely see, it's kind of showing up here, is the word automatic right underneath the crankshaft design, and then up at the top under the Adley is the Fixi T1. You can barely see it catching the light there. So I kind of like the clean look of the dial that is achieved with some of those subtle design elements. The chapter ring, you can see right there, it's kind of angled up from the dial to the exterior of the case. It's black with white indices to match the hour marks. So kind of a cool looking design there. We'll look at the lume here in just a second. It does have a fixed bezel, so no rotating bezel there. The crown again is in the 12 o'clock position. Now this is kind of cool, and one of the neat design elements of this watch. This forms obviously an aesthetic purpose. I kind of like crowns in different positions, so that's really cool. But it also is a utilitarian purpose for riding a bicycle. If you can picture this on your wrist, you're not going to have it digging into your wrist while you're riding, so that's kind of cool. Also, what we're talking about the crown is the 6 o'clock decorative crown. This has the limited edition number on it. There you can just barely see it. I think this is 94 if I'm looking at it right. And the actual crown has the Adley, let's see if we can get to focus, the Adley logo on that. And the crown is an 8-sided nut ring design. and it's about 5.5 millimeters across, in case you're interested in that. The decorative crown is a little bit smaller. It's about 4 millimeters wide. Kind of offers a visual balance, if you will, to the top. So that's pretty cool. The crown is easy to engage, so that's nice. I will say it's easy to engage as long as you're not wearing it. When you are wearing it, it's a little bit tight against the strap here, so it's much easier to actually have it off to set the time and that sort of thing. The case is all 316L stainless steel with a matte finish. And one of the things I like about it is you see there, it uniquely tapers down from the exterior, well, let's try to get it to focus here, of the top of the case to the back of the case. So it's a really cool looking design there. Maybe that's a better view of it. You can see that tapering. So it looks kind of cool, and just one of those other unique and subtle differences. Case back is engraved. We looked at that a little bit, but let's look a little closer. Has a really cool picture of the bicycle on the back and kind of a checkered flag. And then looking around, you can see where it says stainless steel, Adley Fixi T1. Let's see, water resistant 10 atmospheres, British design, limited edition 94 of 105. It turns out it's actually 100 in each color. Has the NH35A movement and stainless steel. It has 4 screws that hold the case back on, so easy access if you ever do need anything. The lugs are not drilled. However, you will notice it does have easy quick release straps, so that's kind of nice. The bracelet, let's go ahead and look at that a little bit closer. It's a nice design, and it's made from FKM rubber. That's intended to create a tactile experience and mimic the feel of the rubber bicycle handlebars. So that's kind of cool. You can see it has large diamond pattern right down the center with smaller diamonds on the side, and then kind of grooved exterior on each side of the actual strap. So we'll say it's very comfortable to read. I really like it. This does also come with a pink leather strap. We'll look at that here in just a minute when we look at the packaging, and that was really nice as well. The clasp on it, or the buckle on it, I should say, is signed Adley. It's the DLC black, which matches the portions of the dial there really nice. The loom is 2 layers of Swiss Super Luminova BGW9. Let's see if I can kind of light it up there. You can see it's on the hour and minute hand, and every hour around on the dial, and then also on the chapter ring. So nice loom effect there. I kind of like the looks of that. There you can see after the fact how it looks once it's energized there. The movement is an automatic NH35 with hacking. It does have an O-ring inserted around the movement for shock absorption purposes. For those that are going to buy this watch and use it while riding a bike, that's extra helpful. Has 24 joules and standard 41-hour power reserve, and beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour. All right, I'm going to set the watch down, slide it over a little here, right to the side, and then we're going to look a little bit at the packaging. Packaging was very nice. Comes first in this sleeve here. You take it off, and you can see the Adley name. Really nice feel to the box. Set that down and open it up. Inside, we have, well, set this to the side. We'll look at it last. But we have a nice cloth here that the watch can go inside of. So you can see that. And we also have 3 different stickers for the different colors. Champion White, Midnight Black, and Twilight Gray. Twilight Gray is the one that we have, of course. All right, now let's look inside of this. All right, so here is the pink strap. Pull that out and look at it. You can see it's a leather strap. Signed buckle again, and once again has the quick release for the spring bars, which is Really, really nice. See here we have, I believe, the warranty card. Yes, it is. And you can see the back here, February 2023 promo. Over on the side here, we have a zip-locked, or I should say a Velcroed pouch that you can put the watch and things in as well. So really nice packaging. I think they did a great job with that. I'll set the watch right there back on top. Wearability, my experience with it is very comfortable. It sits nicely on the wrist. I will say that at least with the rubber strap, it does stray on the wrist more than what I'd like. It goes, in my case, to basically the top of the wrist. So just be aware of that. You can fix that by wearing it a little tighter. And to be honest, I didn't wear it much on the leather strap, but that was my experience wearing it. Very comfortable. Easy to wind when it's not on. When it is on, it's a little bit more difficult. And I believe I read that they actually recommend taking it off to set the time and that type of thing. Putting it on and taking it off is very simple. What could be improved? Really, the only feedback I have is the straying on the wrist. Other than that, I was really impressed with this watch. If I'm really nitpicking, I always like drilled lugs. Even though this has the quick release, if you ever want to try extra straps on it, drilled lugs make that much, much easier. And then if you look at the hands, this is just if it was me, I would take and hollow out the inner portion of the hour hand to match the inner portion of the minute hand. I think that would give it a nice look. And then on the case back, a couple of little things. Again, I'm very much nitpicking here. But the back bicycle tire is not as defined as the front one. And then also at the very edge of the case back up by the strap, you can see where the texture is kind of not perfect. So nothing bad. I mean, it's honestly huge nitpicking, but I just thought I'd point that out. What makes it unique and what I love themed watches, ones that are a little bit different, and especially ones that are done so well as this one is, that it's subtle. It doesn't just glare out at you, but it's got a lot of nice little talking points that you can show people as you wear it. So I thought that was really cool. The 12 o'clock crown, very practical as well as unique. I love that. I love the chapter ring and the small grooves around the outside. I liked the engraving of the bicycle. I thought that was a great idea. It's a very unique and classic looking bike on the back there. And then I really like the tapered down case profile. That's something that's a little bit different. It's almost perfectly round case. If you look straight from above, you can barely see the lugs at all, if at all, if you hold it just right. So a lot of things I loved about this watch. This watch is retailing at £349 or $419. It is going live on Kickstarter later on this month on March 24th. The Kickstarter price is quite a bit less, and that will be £259 or $309. You can sign up to be notified of what the super early bird pricing will be, which will be announced when the watch goes live. The anticipated shipping date for this watch is in June of this year, 2023, and they've apparently got the watches in stock, and they're just finishing up packaging and things like that. So you'll have a pretty quick turnaround if you do decide to support the Kickstarter. All right, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please do remember to subscribe and comment and like. And if there's ever anything else that you'd like to see covered, please let me know. And again, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, and have a fantastic rest of your day.